What's up guys, it's me Unky, and as many of you guys will obviously be able to tell, I am quite into Halo. In fact, I make a lot of Halo content, so you should actually subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, if you want to check out a little bit more Halo content. However, there's one game which I actually do love, which is not on Xbox, and that is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is more or less the biggest game which Nintendo has, at least in my opinion. I think there's a lot of people who will literally just buy a Switch just to play Super Smash Bros. I know I am one of those people. And there's no shame in that at all, because this game is pretty damn good. It has got so many characters from so many different games, all combined into one fighting game. And you know what continues to make this game so hype? Well, it's certainly not the online, because the online you can get disconnected for any manner of reasons, and then you'll get banned for hours at a time because the game decided to disconnect you. Fix your online, Nintendo, please. But you know what does make this game hype? The constant string of new characters being added, and sometimes these characters are from wacky places you never thought would be added. So today I actually want to talk about why I think the Master Chief, the Master Chief, could be added into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Let's get into today's video. So first of all, I know there's so many people who are sitting there shaking their heads saying, what? You're thinking that the Master Chief, the front of Xbox, the main guy from Halo and Fortnite. You think the Master Chief stands a chance of getting added into a Nintendo exclusive game? Well, actually, with some of the recent details, yes, I do, and here's why. First of all, let's try and understand how a DLC character is now picked for Super Smash Bros. Because it used to be picked by Masahiro Sakurai, the creator of the game, however now it's more picked by Nintendo. Nintendo makes sure that they are adding characters which not only create hype for their own games, but also create hype for Super Smash Bros. A prime example of this is with Banjo-Kazooie. Banjo and Kazooie is owned by Rare, and Rare is owned by Microsoft now. So to actually play some of the games, you have to go into Rare Replay, which is an Xbox exclusive. So what did Microsoft actually gain by giving Nintendo this character? Well, it didn't really seem like much. However, I think that this was the beta, the first step to see whether it would actually generate hype for a character which wasn't even available on Nintendo systems now. Now, the next Microsoft character added was Minecraft Steve. What did Microsoft actually gain from this? Well, they actually gained publicity and hype around Minecraft again for the Caves and Cliffs update, which was a massive revamp to the caves and the cliffs of Minecraft. Microsoft were able to use Nintendo to generate hype for their own game, and Nintendo were also able to profit from this because they received hype for Super Smash Bros. Which is why when I see Master Chief in Fortnite, a game which is just completely random to see the Chief in, it makes me wonder if Microsoft will team up once more with Nintendo to give some hype to their biggest franchise, which is an Xbox exclusive, Halo, especially with Halo Infinite being showed at E3. 343 Industries, the company behind Halo Infinite, have already shown that they're willing to put Chief in games like Fortnite, because when Chief was added in Fortnite, it added hype to Chief and created more memes around it. If Chief is added to Smash Bros., and I really hope that he is, it will generate so much hype towards Halo Infinite that it's basically a win-win in this situation. And not only that, but there was actually a leak with the Nintendo eShop which actually shows that a late deal might have taken place, so a new character might be added which they couldn't get previously. To expand upon this for people who don't know or don't understand it, the Nintendo eShop separated the fighters in the Fighter Pass by number. So, for an example, Banjo-Kazooie is number 4 and Terry Bogard, the character which came after it, is number 5. Now, we already know how many fighters are left of this Fighters Pass Season 2, however there is an extra spot available. Now, some players are speculating that this is actually going to be a stage pack, however other players have actually said that this might be a third-party character which was agreed upon and the terms only just went through after the second Fighter Pass was already confirmed. If that is the case, then it could be a legendary character like Master Chief being possibly added into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now, unfortunately, there are some pretty decent reasons why it may not be Chief. For an example, if it was Chief, then that means he would be added into Smash Bros. Within the next couple of days, which is very unlikely, especially if he's meant to be this extra character for this last minute deal which was taking place. And obviously showing Chief well before Halo Infinite is set to actually be released kinda could be a little bit iffy, and a lot of people might look at it and think, well, why they're doing it this way, so that might not be the case. There is also the fact that Nintendo may just want to add one of their own characters and promote one of their games. I don't know if Nintendo have got any big games actually announced or lined up, but they might surprise us. I think that there is a new Zelda game coming out, a part 2 to Breath of the Wild, so they may actually add the main bad guy from that or a new character which has been introduced in that game, so who actually knows at this point. But anyway guys, this idea has just been eating at the back of my mind for quite a while. I just wanted to get it out there before we actually got to see E3. Hopefully I'm right, you know what, there's a lot of people who'd love to see Chief and I think it would be really awesome to see him. However, maybe it would actually be better if we saw something like Arbiter take the reins. I mean, I know he's actually in Killer Instinct, so hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. We might actually be doing a live stream as well watching E3, however it just depends the YouTube will let us. We've actually been having some problems doing live streams on the channel, which is why we haven't been doing it for a while. However, hopefully you can subscribe, ring that bell so you do actually see that notification if we're able to set up a live stream. If we're not, I do apologise guys, but thank you for watching. Make sure you leave a comment down below saying who you'd actually want to see in this Smash Bros. Pass, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.